Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Cayen, and we're actually we're playing just Minecraft today. Not a single player server, but not the SWs. This is kind of my test server. This is where I go on and I work on things that I might do on the secret weapon server. So, we're making a tree farm today, but I'm trying out a different design for the lighting. Normally how I do the lighting is I will have a wall like this, and I'll punch in like this, and I'll put torches in the hole, and I'll do that up and down the wall. That looks okay. But I have a buildup of jack-o'-lanterns. I like jack-o'-lanterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dirt block in between each of these jack-o'-lanterns and have the jack-o'-lanterns provide light to the floor. So right now we're kind of clearing out a space. I have one all nice and lined up. It just needs a little helping hand. It needs a little something special. So, you guys may or may not know, I'm in college right now, and I am back in the dormitories where I work, because I'm the RA here, which is fun. But, the past 2 weeks I've kind of had off. I went back home in between, it was school break, so in between quarters. So I went back home, and I'll tell you that felt nice. But my dad is a little weird, and so every time I go back home, I have a special project, quote unquote, special project that we accomplish during the time. And it always starts out with, oh, this'll take just a few minutes. It'll be fast. It never is. It never is. So, this break's misadventure was a tool shed. I'm not going to name the brand, but it did prove to me that if I ever own my own home, I am never buying this brand of shed again. So, during the course of building this thing, I came to the fast realization that the plans, if you can call them that, were written by a drug addict, and the dimensions that you needed to cut the wood for another section was written by an alcoholic. Now, why something so specific? Because both of them were partying with each other at the time they were making this stupid directions, and none of the directions actually made any sense. The dimensions were off by 6 inches, because it didn't actually bother specifying what you were using some of the stuff for. So we had to recut lumber 2 times, 3 times. I think the guy at the Home Depot Lumber Center was getting sick of us coming in to recut wood. The stupid things like that. Like, if it could have gone wrong, it went wrong. Like, I love the floor kit. The floor kit for this item said, hey, you can build this in 1 to 2 hours. It took us 3 days. 3 days to make the floor. I had a 14-day break. I actually got stuck there an extra day. Not due to that, but due to other circumstances. And it took us almost that entire time for us just to get this stupid thing built. Oh my god, it was a huge pain in the butt. And I'll never understand some of these directions that they had us do. Like they had one that was, one direction was assemble all pieces. Now normally if you only have one piece that's fine. But there was 6 different pieces that it was telling us to assemble. And it wasn't telling us, oh, you want to screw this one into this one? No, 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 no. It's just, here you go. Just assemble everything. You're good. That was step 3. Didn't even tell us how to assemble it. It was just assemble it. You'll be fine. You'll figure it out. Oh my God, what a pain in the tuchus. The tuchus. Fill this in. I have an OCD about flat spaces. In fact, actually, I have a couple of OCDs and all of them are kicking off right now. I don't like using cobble I like to use it for fill, but I don't like to use it for finish for a wall. Like in here, last time we were in here, this was all cobblestone and it drove me absolutely bonkers. So, I've been kind of working in here. I worked and improved this place. It looks a lot nicer. I'm doing a lot of stuff with space. Like, I was always, well, let me give you a prime example. I actually have a prime example up here. Flat walls look nice, but there's something about them that always kind of, I don't know, it bothered me. It never felt finished. Down in here, even though it feels a little cramped like in this room or like in here, this feels finished to me. Like, this is the first time I've ever really had a room that I felt satisfied with. Like, I love that you can use the stairs for windows. I like that you can use the stairs for like these little lighting effects. I use the, if you notice up here, there's actually the lighting glitch. I use the lighting glitch for effect. So I like to use lighting in different ways. Anyways, I'm getting off the subject. So anyways, this stupid building, we're getting it close to being built. And we hit a step, and literally, we have the entire building built. We're going to put the roof on, and said, oh, by the way, if you're having problems making the holes line up, pick up the building, the entire shed, and shake it around until, and shimmy it until it's in place. Now, to give you the size, this is a 10 by 9 metal building. Yes, it's hollow inside, but we had already installed the floor kit into it because, hey, we assumed that was the first part of this. No, they wanted you to do that one last. We still can't figure out why it was last because you'd never fit the lumber in there. And it'd be even worse trying to get the whole thing to work. Fail. So yeah, utter disaster after utter disaster. Don't worry about that, Brian. Don't do it, man! There we go. That looks a hell of a lot better. Okay. I'm not going to do anything within here. This is just going to be closed off. Put a couple torches in there just to kind of keep it from... There, that feels better. No! Ah. Pick accidents. Pick accidents. They can happen to anybody. So, anyways. Yeah, and then I get back home. And the one day I'm really tired when I get back, so I'm not really doing anything. Then the next day I start, getting ready for my classes, and I notice one of my bags is missing. And no, it's not the bag that has the least amount of importance that, okay, it's gone, whatever. No, no, no. This is the bag that apparently had a chef coat in it and and my badges, my thermometer, my lock for the lockers, like everything was in this bag. So I have been having a panic attack recently, uh, trying to find this bag, and I can't find it. I'll look more today because I have a couple more places I could search, but I've been having a nice little freak out over that. So, finished recording Good 404. I need to edit it and get it up. And then I started on a Vex map. So this is going to be my first Vex map that I've gone after. My plan was all along that I was going to use the Good 404 to kind of get used to a super hostile map because I knew it wasn't going to be as devious as the Vex map, and then start getting into the Vex map. So the first map I'm working on for super hostile is Infernal Skies. Apparently there's going to be a new Fallen Kingdoms coming out, and then there's going to be another one coming. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's another super hostile map. So I'll do those when they come out, but I'll want to finish up Infernal Skies first. It's going to take me a couple of days, but it's progressing, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, this is forming up nice. So music, you'll probably, especially if you're first-time viewers, you'll want to know how I play. Well, I don't play with any Minecraft music on. For some reason, every time I have Minecraft music on, YouTube throws a fit about it that I'm violating music group copyright. And it's Minecraft's music. And I can't seem to convince them that I'm just using these sounds of Minecraft. I'm not using anything else. So what music I do use now, I don't put on any of the sounds in Minecraft. I don't want to piss anybody off or cause any problems. So I have all of my sound turned off for Minecraft. Just so I could avoid situations. But I did find there is a Kevin MacLeod. You'll notice in the Good 404 there's actually a little bit of music in that. And I'm going to be pushing more, trying to make... Whoa. Come on, there we go. Trying to do more production values in my stuff so that it's just a little nicer. I like production values, but I need to have more. So I kind of understand that. Did it turn on? That I need to do more with my channel, and I need to kind of do more with production values and all that. So it's a thing coming. So I need to show actually before we go back down into the what's going to be the tree farm. So I had a zombie break in the other day, so I switched that to a metal door because I don't want them coming in. Yeah. I've been a busy bee. That's the outside to the building. I got inspiration from I do server hopping, so I saw something similar to this on another server. It's not exactly this; it was actually something a little bit different. Uh, but I kind of like the idea of it, and so I'm coding the outside of my building with it. And actually, I like it. It looks really nice like that. Um, I still need to do something with up here. You'll notice from the last time this was just flat, and I put in this nice little railing that really kind of accents everything. I need to do something with up there, but it's on my to-do list. Last time we were in here, I showed you this, which was the bathroom. You guys know about my automatic farms. I love them. I've been expanding this out. So we have this room in here, which is going to become an enchanting room of some sort. I'm not fully convinced what I'm going to be doing in there. Hallway to nowhere. This is kind of my test corner. I'm going to do something with this. I don't quite like it. So, I had a dream about doing my lava lanterns and walls. It was kind of a fever dream, and I'm not sure on it. At least for right now. I'll eventually figure it out. It's not that big of an issue. Apparently it is, Brian. You've been thinking about it hard. You're crazy. And yes, I do talk actually. You'll notice me do my little voices on here. In real life, I actually do those. Where suddenly I'll just snap into this crazy sounding voice and, you know, start talking. Like, I'll take the most, like, well, okay, I have this voice where it's kind of, no, this isn't, is this the voice? No, this isn't the voice. I have another voice that is almost childlike, and the childlike voice sounds so innocent, but I'll start saying like these absolutely perverted things in this childlike voice. I won't use anything like, "You had a massive cock." I won't do anything like that, but I'll do things in which, if you think about it, that is stupidly perverted, and I can have people busting up laughing. Let's see if I can, like, I also do a webcomic. I need to meld my channel with my webcomic a little bit better so that there's constantly content going up. But, like, all of my characters have voices, and they speak to me quite often, sometimes in the car when I'm driving. But all of my characters have a voice, and they have a specific voice in my head. Like, I have a character that's called Nil, who's very, very, Nil speaks in third person, and she kind of talks like this. She has a very, very kind of soft voice, but Nil really stands up for herself and really, really tries hard. And that's the way she talks. I have another character, Credence, who constantly, he kind of talks like this. And he is very verbally abusive towards me, especially if he doesn't feel he's getting his time in the limelight. And they'll come out when I'm driving just to have a little talk with me. But things like that, you know. So you might hear more voice stuff on here. Because I like doing voices. I like creating characters that have their own life to them. Um, you know, like you've heard me do the don't do it, man. I'm warning you. Yeah, I'm not sure about what that voice is supposed to be, but hey, I've always done that voice. Okay, so what have we made? We've made a hallway. Oh well. Yeah, I haven't filled up my inventory. Time to collect all the goodness. Okay, so let's go through this. That's my old tree farm back in here. And what I might do with it is I might do it for specialty trees and expand it out, and keep it separate from this, which will be for big trees. So, about to break another pick. Yep, there it goes. See, I preemptive strike. I had a pick ready. I actually kind of like that. That looks nice. Goes here because these guys will go here. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And now I can get ample light to the trees without without coughing to death. One of the things I have noticed, I'm actually going to take this out, make this nice and even. One of the things I noticed with, especially with some of my tree farm builds, is I have a hard time getting light in between the trees. And I've noticed, I don't know if this is true or not, this is just something I've noticed in game, is that the light, the torches, when they stand up in between, affect the way, like I can't get saplings to grow when there's a torch around. I need to have at least an empty space around them. And I don't like, again, this is fitting into my stupid OCD, but I don't like the look of the glowstone. Like, some people can make it look really, really nice, and I do have some glowstone here. I like the glowstone lamps better, but that's neither here nor there. But I think for a tree farm, having these jack-o'-lanterns in the floor actually makes it look more, I don't know, farmish. Is that even a word? Is anybody there? Does anybody care? Probably not. I'll do that. It's a good start to the farm right there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll probably expand this out this way, because this will provide plenty of light if I continue doing this. Put up my saplings. Let's throw down some saplings and see what happens. You're gonna be horrified by this. Where did I put my saplings? There they are. Oh, I can make 7 more jack-o'-lanterns. That's great, because I have lots of dirt. I usually create a trash bin. That's my trash bin down there. uh, of for dirt, gravel, and zombie flesh, because I have no use for any of that. Hey, it's night. Hop in bed. Anyways, I have no use for... what was I saying? I can't remember. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Oh, I do need to make some of these. I'm going to need a lot of pumpkins for this. So I have a buildup of a secret project kind of going for the SW server. I'm working on my 100 by 100 house, and I'll show you more of that in a bit. Probably in another video, I'll give you an update on what's going on with that. But I have a build-up for a secret house that is not the 100 by 100, but it's going to be kind of my present to the server for Halloween. So I don't know if they do mini Halloween events, but I kind of wanted to do something with it. And, being part of the Gordians, is that ultimately going to go there? No, that's not. I'm off. That's okay. These were temporary lightings anyways, just to kind of test to see what I wanted to do. I have 3 more jack-o'-lanterns to place. Yes. I have more, but not right now. Let's see if there's anything growing in our farm up here. I loves me my automatic farm. Oh, yes, there is. Indeedly do. Indeedly do. Hey. That gave me 5 more pumpkins. Yeah, there you go. That's a great way to make a jack-o'-lantern. Just put a stick in it. Quick, call the police. He's gone crazy. Okay, let's plant some trees. Plant a tree for your tomorrow. Plant a tree. Oh, God. So, apparently, like, Nebraska's, like, home of Arbor Day or something like that. Didn't know that before. Not sure if I ever wanted to know that, but hey, it's a thing. It's there. Actually, that looks really cool like that. Okay. I'm going to expand... going down here real quick. I'm going to expand it that way because I don't like the fact that it's right up against the farm right there. I want to have at least a block space like that. It's my OCD. It's kicking in hardcore. Do I have any more saplings? Because I have a need for wood. I have a thirst. I have 2 more saplings. Let's see. Does my intake chest have saplings? Yes, it does. Maybe we'll go something like that. And we will go something like that. So these are kind of cool. I think this is a server plugin. But basically there's a, under here, there's a thing of lava. And then if you put, above it, you put these furnaces. And then next to it you stick chests. You can turn them into forges. So in here, this is the turn that one off. This is the input chest, and this is the output chest. So basically what it will do is it will actually pull from the intake chest, cook it, and then dump it into the output chest. And Jeb, if you're watching, put that in the main game. That is awesome. That is a good use of furnaces. That way you can just ignore things and you can cook things at will. And hey, we already have a tree. Fantastic. The system works. Yay! Yay! Punch a tree for your tomorrow. So anyways, what would you guys like to see in the house? Give me some ideas. What kind of rooms you'd like to see me build? You know, do you want to see like a automatic, or like a, oh, what am I trying to think of? Like a chest room in which, or not a chest room, an enchanting room where, you know, I have a an expandable table where it's just, you have the table and then you have the bookshelves that come down around it. Would you guys like to see that? Would you guys like to see me do some interior decorating stuff? And kind of tell me what you'd like to see done with this house. And actually, with the 100 house, if you have suggestions for rooms, let me know. Let me know in the comment section of what you'd like to do. And just specify, do you want it to be done in the 100 house or the Minecraft house? Not Minecraft. I need a name for this place. Shoot, I don't know what to name this place. Hey, that's another thing, is in the comments section, let's give a name to this place. Most popular one, I'll take into consideration, and we'll name this house. It's kind of nice, you know, it's located right on an ocean and a hills biome. In fact, that when I come out my front door, that is the nice little view I get. So, kind of name this place. Let's see what you guys have in mind. Anyways, this has been Cayen, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so this is kind of a little update. This is how the tree farm turned out. So here are the pumpkins with the dirt. Actually, I'm recording this again. I had recorded this earlier, but one of the things I like about this design is if a tree grows up, and let's say we have some space in here, there was a tree in here, there's no blackness in between the trees, so now I don't have mobs spawning in the middle of my tree farm. Also, another nice thing is I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think a torch disrupts the saplings from growing up. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's something I have always noticed. So, anyways, that's the way it kind of turned out. I'll do something to jazz this room up eventually, but for right now, it works. I have a nice little beech tree, or birch tree, growing up in here. I'll do the same thing with the jack-o'-lantern, actually. Pop. Put one right in there. I'll do the same thing in here. Expand this out for birch tree production. And I'll do other things for the other tree types as well, because I want to build with lots of different types of colors and all that. I don't want to be locked into just one color. So anyways, this has just been kind of a quick little video just to kind of give you a heads up on what's going on this server. So, something I didn't mention earlier, I made it sound like I own this server. I don't own this server. When I was reviewing the footage, I I figured I needed to kind of clarify that a little bit. This is a SMP, a whitelisted SMP server that I'm on. It's a quiet little server that a friend invited me on. I do not own it. I do not know how you can get involved with this server. I just don't know. So, anyways, that's kind of where this thing stands right now. So yeah, if you have anything you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section. And I'll talk to you guys later.